problem here and see if we can't figure it out. It says find a polynomial function f of x of least possible degree having the graph shown. Okay, so a couple things we know. We know that we have a couple of x-intercepts. So one of them is that x is equal to -5. That's this one right here. So remember, if x equals -5 is my intercept, then my factor is going to be x plus 5. Because in essence, what I'm doing is I'm bringing back that number -5. I'm bringing it across, excuse me, I'm bringing it across my x-axis. Then, pardon me, we do have another x-intercept, and it's x equals 3, which is that one right there. And so now the factor that we're going to have is x minus 3, because again, what I'm doing is I'm bringing that 3 back this way. Now, I want you to notice when it's hitting the graph here, notice when it hits the graph, it hits it and it bounces right back off. Anytime we have that bounce, what that means is that this factor is going to occur an even number of times. What I mean by even, it's going to occur twice. Now, you might say, well, how do I know it's not going to occur 4 times or 6 times or whatever? If the graph were to sort of flatten out more, so I'm going to kind of draw a picture of something like kind of flattens out and it kind of does like this, then that would be something that occurs more like 4 times or 6 times, okay? So, and the other thing is, it was also telling me having the least possible degree. So what's the smallest even number here would be 2. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and start writing out my function, f of x. Now we're going to have some kind of a leading coefficient a, x plus 5, and then x minus 3 all squared. And we also have another point on that graph. We know we have another point here at 0, 9. So remember what that means. When we have the point 0, 9, this is my x, this is my y, but remember y and f of x really are the same thing. So I'm going to write 9 is equal to a times 0 plus 5 and 0 minus 3 squared. So 9 is equal to a, 0 plus 5 is 5, 0 minus 3 is a -3 squared. So 9 equals a, this is 5. Now -3 squared is 9. A equals, this is going to give me a 45a. So when we divide both sides by 45, these are going to cancel. We can reduce this to 1/5. So now my function is going to be f of x equals 1/5 times x plus 5 and x minus 3 squared. And there's my function. I hope this helps. If y'all have any questions, guys, please let me know. I'm happy to help.